On the whole of Europe, I asked the coronavirus response team this morning to look into further tools that the Commission can mobilize in order to address the overall impact the coronavirus outbreak has on the economy throughout Europe. Many sectors are already suffering, and we will need to look for ways to support them. For instance, and this is just one example, aviation. The coronavirus outbreak has a major impact on the European and international aviation industry. We see that the situation is deteriorating on a daily basis, and traffic is expected to decline further. And this is why the Commission will put forward very rapidly legislation regarding the so-called airport slots. We want to make it easier for airlines to keep their airport slot, even if they do not operate flights in those slots because of the declining traffic. This is a temporary measure, and this temporary measure helps both our industry, but it also helps our environment. It will relieve the pressure on the aviation industry and in particular on smaller airline companies, but it will also decrease emissions by avoiding the so-called ghost flights, when airlines fly almost empty planes simply to keep their slot. Again, this is just one example of a sector where help is needed, and we are ready to act. This morning, we also discussed more broadly with commissioners about what we can do with the member states to reduce the effects of corona. For example, to contain the spread of the virus, coordinate responsive measures, accelerate research on treatment, on diagnosis, for example, on vaccines. And of course, we discussed about the impact on the economy. I encourage my commissioners to get involved with their stakeholders. This morning, Commissioner Breton had a video conference with manufacturers of protective equipment. And within the next days, he and Commissioner Kyriakides will talk with the pharmaceutical companies that are in question concerning the coronavirus outbreak. It is important to discuss about the state of supply and what the state of play is at the moment being. So you see, we're simply looking into all tools that we can mobilize to address the impact of coronavirus on people, but also on the economy. Last but not least, I will inform the heads of state and government at the video conference this afternoon about the tools we can activate in this corona outbreak at the different stages. Thank you very much.